York Yankees. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
Pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Carlos Rodon. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that is out of play. Ready? Here comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm sizes this one up. He makes the grab. 2 away now. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Ketel Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Popped up right side. Goldie settles underneath it. And that is that. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill, Corbin Burns. What do we need to know here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Cody Bellinger leading things off and takes a strike.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
That one to first. Naylor steps on the bag. One up, one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Burns, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. That one not close. And the count is 2-0.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And that one almost got him. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Nope. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Judge stands at first with one out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nabs it, and there's two away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Just missed. Just misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball one, no strikes. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. This one popped up. Perdomo on his way over. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Rodon back to work. And a foul ball. In the air, foul off first. And that's a foul ball. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Grichuk in his 11th season, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie.
Got him.
And a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
No score here in the second. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. And that one missing low. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo whips it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that drops in for a strike. look out. And it hit him. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. The shortstop takes the ball. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Here's a 1-1. To first, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. Back in the Bronx, on to the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. That one the other way, makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that one fouled off. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. He did not go around. 1 out, bases empty. That to right. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Blaze.
So now here's the DH, Blaze Alexander. Just missed. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering is foul back. And foul ball. The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Into center. Bellinger in a full sprint. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The right fielder, number 7.
This is Corbin Carroll. Right through there for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fought off foul. Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Alexander stands at second with 2 gone. Good eye in that spot.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one hooked foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counter the weight, but you counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray.
Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bellinger hammers one deep to right. Carroll ranges back, hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow mo.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Judge waits. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. No score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground to third. Slings to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. 4th inning underway. No score.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
On the ground to third. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. Diamondbacks down quickly. Still no score.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food.
Back in the Bronx. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Right through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now here is Austin Wells. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Inside, and that is ball 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, grounded out to short in his first trip. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In the air, out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Gurriel measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Started to swing, held up. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That misses, and it's 2-2. To third. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Moreno.
Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Up the middle, Volpe. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with a single so far.